morning. My name's Ken Osborne. I'm starting these recorded video sessions for the people that would like to know more about my journey in martial arts, and also I would like to make the focus of these for one real reason, and that real reason is not to waste your time in training. If you really make the commitment and you're really a serious practitioner, you have to realize that it's a long time, lifetime journey. Many ups and downs, more lows and highs, and you have to accept the fact that you should be your own worst critic. Never be satisfied. What I'd like to do in some of these videos is I'd like to share with you what I believe is really important in your journey. Number one is commitment. You're never going to get to any place in martial arts without your commitment to training. The other part of it is training is training, but the most important part about training is making sure that you do it correctly. You could train many years, many years. At the end of the day, no matter how many repetitions you've done, tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands, at the end of the day, what you end up with are really polished bad habits. And at that time, you've wasted many years, and they're habits that will be very hard to break. You have to be a thinking practitioner. You have to visualize what you should be doing, how you should look, how it should feel, dissecting every part of what you do, so that it is advantageous and constructive to your training. Therefore, I'm not going to be here to teach you any kind of a secret technique or something that's going to be explosive and you'll be able to use it and it'll make you look like you really know what you're doing. The reality of training is, it's not how fancy the things you're doing. What the reality is, what you're doing really works. It doesn't have to be fancy, it just has to be realistic. And what I mean by that is, it's all about application. You have to be committed what you're doing to make it work. I've always thought to myself, Kenny, you don't have any special talents. The only thing really you have going for you is commitment. You are totally committed. You're not afraid to jump into any kind of a situation and end up, if it looks like it's something that was really special, then you got lucky, or worrying about it could go bad, and you might end up looking like a fool. But for me, if I'm going to look like a fool, I want to look like a fool 100%. That's it. Unless you have that commitment. You can't be thinking about applying a technique in a situation and thinking, oh, I see that opening, oh, I would like to try this thing, no matter what. And just all that stuff that's holding you back in your application, it's got to be gone out of your mind. Your mind is like, once you see and react to whatever situation it is, you have to jump in. You have to be very realistic and committed to your technique. Otherwise, no matter how good your technique is, it'll never work.